Okay, so what is the gossip on Leo? We got the Six of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Wands reversed, and we got Judgment. Okay, what is the gossip spirit on my Leo placements? We need clear, intuitive messages for my Leo placements. Hold on. Okay, we got the Ten of Wands reverse also at the top. So the gossip is that you have completely pushed away or got rid of a lot that was burdening you at one point in time. Maybe you felt like this is something that you will not be able to get away from or get out of, or maybe it was hard for you to get away from somebody or a group of people. But whatever it is that was very burdensome to you, people are saying it has completely left you, or you have completely allowed it to fall away, you know, out of your life, Leo. And they're seeing that because something was never equal, you have decided to give to something else or someone else. Yeah. So the gossip is that you are in this energy of giving to yourself, to your spirit. I feel like you guys have grown a lot. A lot of you guys are elevating spiritually, your mind, your heart, your body, your soul. It's giving like things feel a lot more better with you after carrying, a lot for so long. You just decided to allow it to go or just fall away to the hayside, because this can be people, it can be an environment, but whatever it is that was once bothering you, people are saying you're no longer given to it anymore. You're not. You're highly aware of what has been happening to you, or you're highly aware of the simple fact that whoever these people are, or this environment, or both, whatever, it just wasn't reciprocated. The love wasn't reciprocated. The support wasn't reciprocated. You know, um, but the gossip is that that is what you are pouring into with it, which is your soul. But I just felt like people are saying that you have elevated, you have grown, and you gain some heavy level of awareness now that people are just not solid. People are not solid. Yeah. So you decided to break a cycle. We got ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition, new beginnings. It stops with me. So yeah, I feel like the gossip is that you're no longer giving to anything or anyone that is just not required. That's not fair, especially if it has something that, like, I just feel like if it's not benefiting you at all, Leo, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, I feel like you're not paying no attention to it at all. You're not, due to the lack of, whatever it is, or whatever environment you may be in, but you just realize you would never ever be able to gain that favor or equality, um in some form of environment. Some of you guys, it has something to do. I'm hearing discriminating. Some of you guys probably was experiencing some form of discrimination. Maybe you were around people that wasn't treating you equal. Some of you guys, it's you feel like you were being breadcrumb, or just not gaining the love, the support, the recognition that you know you felt like you deserve. Even if it's family, even if it's romantic love, even if it's your coworkers, I just felt like once you realized that it wasn't benefiting you and it was causing a burden more than anything, you just decided to just not give it your attention anymore, not give to it anymore, not invest in this anymore. But I just feel like you just know now that people are just not solid, so you put it to a stop. Some of you guys, people are saying that you have even blocked a lot of people out of your life. You know, After you got rid of them, you completely blocked a lot of people. Some of you guys, you could have been deleting phone numbers. Like I said, I'm getting contacts. Maybe you could be in your contacts, getting rid of people that you no longer feel like that don't treat you right, that don't reciprocate the love, the attention, the support, no matter who it is or what environment. Some of y'all left a job, but I'm just getting this heavy energy where you were being judged, you were being misjudged, you were being, because we do got that judgment. That's crazy because I forgot it was right there. But yeah, I just felt like you was this energy of being treated unfair, not gaining, what it is that you deserve from people. But you definitely did stop the patterns, and you just decided to withhold from whatever that is sending negative energy or purposely withholding from you. It just still, it wasn't giving you any favor. You feel like you were being treated unfairly. um some of you guys, you made a wish or you prayed about breaking free from, I'm hearing negativity. So you over here breaking curses, you over here breaking change from, certain things that just wasn't, or people that wasn't solid to you. But if somebody was throwing negative energy at you, I strongly feel like you could be blocking and ignoring. And I got that energy last spread where y'all could be ignoring, negative people, toxic people that's trying to spin the block and come back in your life, or even just get you to get a reaction out of them. I'm just getting a lot of block. Some of you guys, it has been a long time coming. I'm hearing like you may have experienced a lot of delays, or people was trying to purposely set you back from an unhealthy habit or cycle that you may have been in with this person, this group of people, whoever it is, whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like the gossip is that whoever or whatever environment that you have broke free from, they just was bad people. It was a bad environment, but let's clarify and see what's going on, because I feel like it took you a long time to completely break the chains, Leo. Stop a pattern. And I feel like it's because people was trying to slow you down with, this negative energy. Even if you got, some of you guys, you may have even experienced like some good news before, right? Or this may have happened multiple times in your life, but the people around you was never happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they were ignoring you, dismissing it, just not happy for you. I just keep getting that energy. I forgot this card right here. Yeah, you could be ignoring and escaping energy vampires, people who just want to cling on to you in a negative way just to get a reaction out of you. But you have gained some heavy sense of awareness. So that's the gossip. You have gained a heavy sense of awareness of those who are around you that were playing in your face, and you realize you just kept going in a cycle with these people. Nothing was getting better. You wasn't getting fair treatment. Nothing was being reciprocated. So you have completely like ended a lot of people, not literally, but you have ignored, you have blocked, you have deleted contacts, you have deleted emails. It's like you don't know, you don't want to be reminded of anything that you have went through in a negative way with these people. It's getting completely erased, but it's giving like you started all over. And I mean, because I feel like you may have relapsed a couple of times, like going back in a pattern with people until you realize that it was a pattern. And every time you tried to, like, I wouldn't say kiss tell or people please, kind of like that, but you were trying to show the love back, or you were just trying to show love because that's how you is. You just somebody who is a loving person. And you realize the more you gave your time, your energy, your love to somebody, you just felt like you were drained, or you just felt like it wasn't going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You kept feeling like you were getting negative feedback, or it wasn't being reciprocated the same way. So you like, forget it. This is exhausting. I'm gonna see it for what it really is. So yeah, that's the gossip. Like you have gained a heavy level of, awareness about everything, and now you are completely letting go and not fighting for a spot that you're not welcome in. You see what I'm saying? Yep, we got ghosted. Yeah, these people were purposely ignoring you. Literally, I said that. Some of you guys, people were purposely ignoring you or giving you negative like energy, negative feedback. They wanted to exhaust you. They wanted to drain you, but like I said, the more it started to accumulate and you realize no matter what, things are not going to get better, you have came to realize that, it's time for you to return the favor. Some of y'all are returning the favor. If people were ignoring you, if people wasn't showing love back, if people was taking from you and not giving it back, because some of y'all let somebody borrow some money before, they didn't give it back. I feel like you have completely experienced a lot of unfair treatment throughout your journey, no matter what environment you may have been in. And once you caught on that it wasn't getting any better, I just felt like you started returning the favor. That's all about you returning the favor. If they don't appreciate your presence, if they don't appreciate your love, your feedback, your support, or whatever you give, right? Even if somebody owe you, I feel like you just started to be selfish with your time, with your energy. Some of y'all, I just felt like people could be wanting to come back though. But I feel like you returning the favor. You're ghosting. You're just ignoring, or you're acting like they're not even there because you got tired of being left hanging yourself. You see what I'm saying? It's not a tit for tat thing. I just feel like you realize that no matter how much you give to these people in return, even if they're not giving and you still show love, you still give feedback, you still, you know, validate them in some way, shape, or form. Even if you celebrate other people's accomplishments, you feel like people don't celebrate your accomplishments and be happy for you. So it's giving you a return in the favor, you're ignoring them. And some of y'all should own family. Some of y'all should own family. Some of you guys is people in the community. Some of you guys is people in the workplace that did this to you. Some of you guys it's your friends. You just realized that people were treating you like you wasn't important. You know what I'm saying? And so you have made yourself a lot more, you've been pouring a lot more into yourself. And you know, based on what your own wants and needs. You're basically putting yourself first. You're not running to a text message real fast. You just, when you feel like it, when you get ready, you'll reply when you want to. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who it is and what environment that you may be in. It depends on how you're being treated. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you're not rushing anything like you used to anymore. You're not people pleasing. You're not bending over backwards. You're not trying to make nobody else happy. You're not telling people what they want to hear. I just felt like you're being your true, authentic self. Even if it hurts other people, I feel like it's not intentionally, but it's giving like for your level of protection, basically, Leo. Because in the back of your mind, you know that no matter how much you give, you just feel like you're going to continue to go through a pattern and you just don't want to go through that anymore. It's all about setting boundaries, Leo, and protecting yourself, and looking at other people on the outside on how they're treating you. You see, and yeah. So the gossip is that you have gained a heavy level of awareness, and those that may have abused, or I'm hearing accused. Some of y'all was accused for something also. Those who have abused you in any way, shape, or form, you know, it's giving overpower. I'm just getting that. When I say abuse, I'm hearing overpower. I'm getting like the emperor card, like people who were trying to dominate you, people who trying to act like they had more power over you. People who ignored you and only returned to you when they felt like it. Like I said, it's like you seen the signs the whole entire time that people just didn't favor you. People didn't put you first. You see what I'm saying? Now you're returning the favor into yourself. You're putting yourself first. You're loving yourself more. You're not going the extra mile to make somebody happy. You see what I'm saying? But now, like I said, you return the favor. Some people could be trying to come back and get your attention again. But I feel like you're taking your time with people now. You're not jumping the gun. You're not moving impulsively. You're not in this anxious energy like you used to. Because some of you guys, maybe you even got to the point where you felt like you was doing something wrong. But what it was is that you need to put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Because all these people that's doing this to you, they're not putting you first. They're only moving based on when they have time. They only moving based on their own interests. It has nothing to do with what you want and what you need. It's based on what they want. And I'm telling you, it's giving like this power dynamic, like people who are trying to have some form of control over you in some way, shape, or form. But it's about time. I'm hearing that's exactly what I heard. It is about time. But the gossip is that now that you have gained a heavy level of awareness, you you know you return the favor basically. And it's sad because it's like soon as you back off and stop showing so much love and support to other people, it's like now they want your attention. It's sad. You have to be silent. You have to go ghost. You have to disappear a little bit for people to actually gravitate back to you. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys I'm hearing smother. Maybe you were smothering them way too much, or maybe they made it seem like you were smothering them, like you were doing the most. You were trying to get somebody to like you. You was trying to get somebody to love you. I feel like that's just how you is. You are a loving person. You are somebody that would like to reciprocate the love back if they showing love. But the minute you show it back, you're like a doormat. And that's what you came to realize. Like nothing's going to get better. So, and it's sad because it seems like it nowadays, like you have to like really treat people like a doormat for them to get your attention. And I feel like you caught on and you was like, forget it. I'm not trying to be mean, but if that's what you want, okay, then I'm gonna treat you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like you're doing it intentionally to hurt anybody. You just feel like that's the only way you'll get somebody um to be, I would say to be interested in you. I can't even think of the word, but it seems like people are pay you more attention when you're gone, basically, when you ignoring them. So now, yeah, I guess you returning the favor. You just giving them what they want. It has nothing to do with you being mean. It has everything to do with you giving them what you realize that what happens for you in in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, because I just felt like some of y'all could be in a spotlight, but I told you, didn't I just say this? Now all of a sudden they flocking to you. We got missing you. Now all of a sudden you putting yourself first and you are aware of everything. People are missing you now because you're ignoring them. They're trying to hold on to you. And only because you treating them like a ghost. Only because you treating them like a ghost. They miss you. Yup. They like being ignored. Didn't I just say this? I don't know who this is, Leo. This could be a group of people or this could be a particular person. Or maybe you have experienced this in every environment you have been in. You know what I'm saying? But the gossip is that now people are missing you because you're ice cold. And like I said, I don't feel like it's in a bad way. Even if it is, like whoever this is, they like when you ignore them. And you know what's crazy? Some of you guys, these people are intimidated by you. I feel like these people are really intimidated by you for real. They know the power you hold, but you wasn't utilizing that power. That's what it is. You wasn't acting like the main character. You were coming off as too nice. I was going to say people pleaser again, but that's probably what they assume. But I feel like you were just too nice for them. You were way too nice. You were being too accessible to people. But I just feel like now you have just decided to give them the energy that they were looking for. It's not all of a sudden they're flocking to you because you are becoming, icy. They starting to see the other side of you. I told you, and now they're looking at you as somebody who is valuable. You are somebody who was rare, somebody who was different, somebody who was treasured, one of a kind. Told you, it's sad. Like you really gotta like ignore a person to get them to even like you. Some of y'all, even if this isn't love, maybe you also like became aware that in order for somebody to really value you as a person and acknowledge you and show the love back, you felt like you have to completely ignore the person, no matter who it is, no matter environment it is. It's like now all of a sudden everybody wants your attention. Now all of a sudden everybody reaching out. Now all of a sudden you get invites. Now all of a sudden everybody wants you around. They want you to talk. They want you to reply, you know, because you've been gone, because you've been ignoring. But but some of you guys need to be careful because some people just want to hold on to you just to make you melt again. When I see ice, because ice is not only cold, but it also melts. So I just feel like if you give too much of yourself of being nice, they'll discard you again. Because at this point, your icy energy is making you very valuable. It is. So it's not really bad to ignore sometimes. And this spread is showing me that it's not really bad to ignore people sometimes. Because some people just, like I said, I'm just hearing overstimulated with your energy. Your energy is so high, it basically intimidates people. It does. They know the power that you hold, Leo. They do. And just give them a little bit of space. Ain't nothing wrong with giving people space. Because some people like their space. So nowadays, everybody like their space. Everybody coming off as avoidant, detached, cold, anxious avoidant, Like it seems like this type of energy, you have to be in that avoidant, you know, energy. Like you can't be there all the time. You can't be being nice all the time. You can't be, you have to be a little cold. Okay. So the gossip is people are missing you. See, some people just want to will you in to create drama. Some people miss you because of the drama. And some of you guys, it could be family. And like I said, this is sad. I did state that over here. So when I seen the judgment card with that little family right there. So some of y'all your own family. Your own family. Some of y'all ain't been around y'all family and reached out to y'all family in so long. And now all of a sudden they missing you. But mind you, some of y'all have a dysfunctional family. You may know this. And no matter how you try to hold on and be respectful and keep the peace, and be a healthy family dynamic, you just felt like it was just a ongoing losing situation because you cared too much. But the minute you stopped caring and you backed off and went MIA, now they're missing you. It says old wounds, new arguments, generational patterns, loyalty tested. You're allowed to set limits. Yeah, they miss you, but whoever these people are, I'm hearing family, they're dysfunctional. You're gonna have to set a boundary. And they only miss you because you've been MIA, you iced out. And that's sad because in their eyes, as long as you gone, you were somebody worthy. Some of you guys is family and friends. They're talking about you. They're bringing you up. Somebody in the background arguing about you. Or they could be having a little argument about you in the background. Somebody missing you, yo. So the gospel is whoever it is missing you. You could be caught in some form of a lie. Your name, they brought your name up in a circle, and they could be arguing about. Maybe they arguing about you getting away and being at odds with the family. But I feel like it has everything to do with the drama. It has everything to do with the dysfunctional people that you decided to pull away from. Because some of y'all felt like y'all couldn't even be yourself around y'all family. Like you could be the black sheep of the family, Leo. Like you literally couldn't be like the peacemaker of the family, somebody who's kind, who's sweet, who is nice, and giving and supportive. But your family could be the opposite of you, and they're, talking and bringing you up, arguing about you because you're gone. Like I said, friends probably played a part too. Yeah, you're using your intuition. Like I said, I feel like you have gained some level of awareness when it comes to people and it is functional ASSs. So these people could be looking for you online, but they can't find you. They're stressing out. You have a particular person stressed out looking for you online, obsessing over you. This could be a romantic lover. Wow. You love bomb them. I feel like they tried to love bomb you, but it didn't work. You probably deactivated your social media, or you just went MIA and they trying to search you up, but they can't find you. You have somebody particular in love that is obsessing over you, looking for you. This could be somebody that's very much in love with you. Maybe, like I said, maybe they thought they love bombed you, but you like the one that got away. But they are now stuck in this energy, in this ending of you guys. So you got multiple, like I said, you got multiple people that want you to come back around because we got it right here. You got family bringing you up. You got old lover looking for you online because they can't find you. You ghosted. You know what I'm saying? But when you was around, everybody was acting like you wasn't nobody. Everybody was acting like you wasn't important. Like I said, I feel like some of y'all are just giving them what they want. They like being ignored, so that's what you're doing. We got expecting, and then we have new beginnings. So the gossip is all those that you may be aware of people missing you. I feel like you're shutting it out with these people because they're just, it's too much drama. It's too much family drama. Some people in the background arguing about a child. Some of y'all could be expecting a child. Some of y'all could be in a relationship with somebody. If not, they could be arguing in the background about you moving on. Somebody even bringing up the simple fact that you may be in a relationship or you're getting ready to be in a relationship. So just know that a lot of people can't stand the simple fact that you iced them out and you have gave yourself a new beginning. Whatever it is that you're nurturing, whether this is your children, if you have children, if not, exclude that, or it could be a certain creative project that you are, investing in. They're arguing about it. They're talking about it. Even the people that you walked away from, your old friends, everybody in the community, Leo, is gossiping about your new beginning, how far you came. Because I keep hearing when you were around, everybody was acting like you wasn't important. But now that you're gone for good, it's like now people bringing your name up. They talking about your new job. They talking about your new business, whatever you got going on, right? Whatever motion you got going on for yourself, they're bringing it up. Yeah, some of you guys had some really like cold friends, like that were ignoring you at times, talking about you. Yep, told you got everybody in their feelings right now, including a lover. Somebody want to have makeup sex with you. I'm also hearing that. Listen, Leo, the gossip is you got everybody, you are on everybody's mind right now. Everybody's mind. Because the energy changed. Your focus has shifted. What else is the gossip on my Leos? What? We got sex shop. So it could just be saying that it could be friends of the same sex, could be like bringing you up. Oh, I'm also hearing maybe somebody, okay, somebody you fell out with, right? They could have like ran into somebody in your family and then they asked about you. Yep, somebody talking about you in some form of a store. We're gonna say store. It could be a sex shop. It don't have to be, but somebody of the same sex ran into somebody in your family and they brought you up and asked about you. And it's somebody that you don't even talk to no more. We got fake friends. Somebody you have already walked away from. Literally asking about you, like, you seen Leo? I haven't seen her in so long. Knowing in the back of their mind, they know why you cut them off. You see what I'm saying? But somebody ran into somebody at a store, like they was going shopping or something, and they ran into somebody in your family and asked about you. I told you, you are the talk of the town right now. Everybody talking about you, everybody asking about you. And it's all because you listen to your intuition. Your value is going up. Everybody's all, I'm telling you, they talking about everything you got going on, literally. Because they feel like you going ghost, going cold, it's not like you. That's something different. Like you pulled something off that you normally wouldn't be able to pull off, or you pulled something off. It's giving unpredictable. If you're the type of person that's always giving somebody your time, your energy, calling people first, inviting people places, whatever, right? I feel like you always the first to do something. And they don't be. They don't be the first one to be with it. It be you. These people are realizing that you're doing the opposite now. You're not hitting them up. You're not calling. You're not checking up on nobody. I'm telling you, you're looking very like treasured right now. You are valuable to a lot of people's eyes right now. And it's all because you have used your intuition. You went with your feeling. You went with your gut and realized that I need to switch things up. I need to stop giving so much of myself and stop being so quote unquote nice and give them what they're looking for and ice them out. It takes you to go MIA completely and cut everybody off for people to realize, to people to bring you up and ask about you and want you to be around. That's what it seems like, including your enemies. Child, your enemies even asking about you. Your family even arguing in the background about you and asking about you and bringing up what you got going on in your life. Some of you guys, there is a lover that is in a relationship with somebody else, but it's full of drama. It could be somebody that they got a kid with. I'm also getting that. But they're missing you because, like I said, you have been ice cold to this ex. This is somebody that hangs around people, but they feel alone. Even with their friends and their lover, they feel alone. Wow, this person could be cheating in their relationship. This don't have nothing to do with you guys. But I feel like this is what's going on in the background. They got a lot of fake friends, or their friends don't want nothing to do with them all of a sudden. So they having relationship problems in the background. This is a lover. I'm giving y'all another message. They having relationship problems with their baby mom or baby dad. Their friends are ignoring them, don't want to be bothered with them because they talking about them because they got a lot of options. Everybody know this person could be have a relationship, but they could have a sex addiction. Yeah, didn't I say you've been betrayed? You've been deceived. You've been deceived. You've been backstabbed. People switched up on you. You got traitors, unworthy of trust. You don't trust nobody. If anything, it pushed you away. That betrayal, it pushed you away, and you don't want to hear with none. You don't want to hear nothing they gotta say to you. Because, like I said, I'm hearing that the blindfold came off. You realize that nothing was getting better. It was just repetitive. You was always the first one to reach out. You was always the one to call and check up on somebody. You was always taking initiative, but nobody's taking initiative towards you. Everybody acting like they don't want to be bothered with you. People can't even be good. People can't even give you your flowers for, some form of achievement, I'm hearing. But you the type of person that will give them their flowers. You will be happy for them, but you never could get that love and support back. Okay, what else? Yeah, so that's the gossip. Like your intuition is exposing everybody. And everything is being exposed. Like your intuition is telling you that lover that you walked away from is cheating. Your intuition told you that lover has a sex addiction. Your intuition telling you that they're gonna get caught cheating. Like whatever you thought that was happening behind the scenes that you had no physical evidence of, I'm telling you, you were right. Your intuition was right about everything, everybody, including your family, including fake friends. Everything. Your intuition was on point about everybody. And it's sad. It's not sad, but it's a good thing that you so psychic. I strongly feel like I'm talking about somebody that's extremely psychic. Don't even need no cards. Like you so psychic to the point where you see things before it even physically happened. Like literally, your intuition is uncovering everything that you may have thought. Everything is being revealed. It's going to come out. Everything you thought is going to be revealed. Look, fake friends again. That's crazy, including the fake friends. Told you. Somebody getting exposed. But it's giving like, I feel like I'm talking about somebody that's very, very psychic, very, very intuitive, somebody who is very spiritual, grounded, you know, energy is high as heck. You like spirit never like steer you wrong. You are being guided by your intuition to move the way that you were moving because the way people were moving with you. And you realize it just everybody just wants some level of power over you. Somebody wants control, somebody wants dominance over you. They want to keep you in a box and you're not allowing them. Now you took your power back. You are in the driver's seat. You have decided to steer your own way, your own path. You decide when you want to come and go. You decide when you want to reply to a text message or email, or you decide when you want to pick up a phone. You know what I'm saying? You're not jumping just because somebody is approaching or reaching out. You're making decisions on how you like, if you feel like it. Is they worth it? Like it's a thing that you may be telling yourself. Is these people even worth even linking back up with? Is these people even worth my time, my energy? Because I got a feeling that if I come back the same way, they're going to eventually to try to dominate me again. They're going to continue to try to put me in the box again. Like I strongly feel like that. You know that these people hasn't changed. You know that your intuition is on fire right now, Leo. So that's the gossip. You too woke. You see everything, everybody in their motives. You see what they got going on in the background, whether it comes through dreams, whether you have a vision, whether, like I said, you just got this feeling. Your intuition is telling you, your third eye is opening more and more. Everything is being revealed. Like I said, a lot of y'all don't even need proof. You just know what's going on in the background, and you know because how people were acting towards you. So it's like you put two and two together. Yes. So the gossip also is that people feel like you're concealing your emotions right now. You're hiding something. But we're going to see. Some people feel like you're dealing with somebody on the side. Some people feel like you're talking to somebody and you don't want nobody to know. And I did state some of you guys, some people think that you in a whole relationship. Some people think you're pregnant. Some people feel like you're hiding a lover. Some people feel like you have a secret romance, a side piece or something, even if you are in a relationship. Some people look at you as, I ain't gonna lie, some people look at you as sneaky and deceptive, whether that's true or not. And it's crazy because they thinking negative about you, but they showed you that they were toxic and they were negative, you know. But I just feel like a lot of y'all changed the game because you see how everybody didn't like have your best interests at heart. I feel like you could be operating a little bit different. You came to being loyal to, like, not trusting nobody, and just, maybe you just not being loyal it's like you're not being loyal to those who are not loyal to you. If you have somebody sleep with your ex, a family member sleep with your ex, some of you guys, you could be returning the favor. You could be sleeping with their ex. Like, some of you guys, that could be the case. You're, like I said, it's kind of like getting your lick back, but you just realize that nobody's loyal to you. You realize that loyalty is based off benefits. Loyalty is not forever unlimited loyalty, you know, no matter what. No, loyalty is really based off benefits. What benefits other people? You realize that. So that's how you're operating. You're operating your loyalty off of what benefits you. You see what I'm saying? Because you could be loyal to somebody only but for so long. Once those benefits stop, the loyalty, it runs out. That's how loyalty is. If they're not gaining anything from you, they're going to dismiss you. They're going to treat you like you're not important. They're going to treat you like you just don't exist. Like I said, this is all that's coming to you that you have realized about people and how loyalty really operates. Because some of y'all, you definitely thought loyalty is stick by somebody's side, be real with somebody through thick and thin, no matter what. Nah, you came to some heavy level of awareness and realized that loyalty to other people is only what benefits them, and then it stops. So I feel like I said, I feel like you could be returning a favor. You could be doing the same thing. So some people feel like you could be you secretly talking to somebody behind the scenes, whether that's true or not. But even if you is, I feel like you talking to some. It has something. If it benefits you, you're going to do it. Period. That's exactly what I heard. Some people feel like you're trying to keep it a secret of who you talking to, especially if it's somebody that used to be in your family. That means that's of the family, and you're talking to their ex. Because some of you guys, you had that happen to you before. You had somebody in your family like sleep with your ex or sleep with your baby mom or baby dad behind your back. And I feel like you realize what loyalty it is. You realize what loyalty really was. So you just like, okay, I'm gonna talk to anybody then. It don't even matter no more. Because some of y'all could be in this cold, I don't give a F energy. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely, everybody do got your name in their mouth right now. Told you, you're acting brand new. And some of y'all not even talking to a person. That could be their assumptions about you. So the gossip is that people feel like you're hiding somebody, you're being sneaky talking to somebody, but you are not even talking to this person. They talking to somebody else. You focusing on your new beginning. A lot of you guys, you just focusing on, you know, basically a new endeavor, whatever it is. It could be a career. Some of y'all in school. Some of you guys, you got a really nice job, or you started a business. But yeah, the people that everybody in the family assume that you're talking to, you're not even talking to them right now. Yeah, you learned a lot of lessons, y'all. You did. You learned a lot of lessons. Some of y'all attempted to talk to this ex family member's ex boyfriend or ex husband or something like that, but you like, nah. Because some of y'all, they probably didn't even reach out to you. but I'm seeing you still move things forward in your personal life and learn. I told you, this is all about you waking up and learning the lessons and realizing what loyalty really looks like. Some of y'all are reading new books. Somebody could have like a bookstore or something, or you're going to a bookstore, or you have a lot of books and maybe you're getting ready to read some of them. So the gossip is that you are living comfortably, you know, basically indulging in yourself, enjoying your whatever it is that you have been rewarded with, which it could be in the form of money. You could be taking that money and spoiling yourself, going on vacation, going shopping. You know what I'm saying? You being in your zone, in your own zone, Leo. People are talking about it because this is not like you to do this. People are used to you reaching out and caring, and now that you're not doing that no more, you're comfortable without them. You're content without them. You're spoiling yourself. You're not giving like you used to anymore. You're not offering anything. See, people over here flexing and acting like they got it, especially if this is family, even if this is a lover. But people acting like they got it and being a show off and act like they got all this money, but you don't have to show off because you really got it. You see what I'm saying? So some of y'all, you may have somebody come up to you and flex their money and try to win you over with their money, but you got your own money. Some of y'all, this could be happening on vacation. You may have like a person that asks to buy you something. Maybe they show you a big wad of money. But this is all about people on the outside that is flexing and act like they got it made, but you really got it made because some of y'all got your own business, and you are building wealth. While they over here, they could just be out here scamming and scheming and selling drugs and all this other stuff. Like, you ain't got to do that. You actually building something legal. You make legal money. They probably make illegal money. But that's just an example for some of you guys. So the gossip is that you basically see people for who they really is. The mask fell off. You know what loyalty really looks like, and you're moving accordingly on your own interests, on your own benefits. If it doesn't benefit you, it's like you return the favor. If it doesn't benefit you, you don't want nothing to do with them because they were doing that to you. You don't care. I'm hearing nobody safe, not saying in a bad way, but you just feel like you had so much wrong done to you. It's to the point where you can't became like you don't care sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I am seeing your intuition exposing everybody. Like I said, you really don't even have to say anything to anybody to confirm what it is that you have already seen through yourself, through God, through the spirit, universe. You know what I'm saying? So the gossip is that you got people scared and fixated on you. You got people in fear. I told you, didn't I say you really held the power for real, but you was over giving so much. It's like people started to act like you was a regular. You was treating you like you was a regular, like you was a nobody, dismissing, ignoring, avoiding. So you returned the favor, but it's giving like you got the juice. And it's crazy because I just watched that movie Juice yesterday. It's giving you got the juice, you got the power, you got the influence, you got the respect. And now people are intimidated by that. They actually like the simple fact that you have took your power back, and it makes them more obsessed. It makes them want to hold on to you. Now there's a reason to hold on to you because you are in a position of power now. So just know that the gossip is that you are on a lot of people's minds right now. You are being brought up behind the scenes. Okay, what else, Spirit? And you have people talking about your relationships, even if you're not married. But it could just say commitments, contracts, like people talking about what you do for a living, people talking about a relationship, um, that you may be talking to somebody that they don't approve of. People are, I'm telling you, there you are on a lot of people's minds right now. You're being brought up in other rooms. That's how popular you is. That's how popping you is. Like people cannot keep your name out of their mouth. They are obsessed over you. They're obsessed who you talk to. They obsessed over your life. You know, they are, a lot of people are talking about your commitments. Just know that. I feel like you're committed to yourself and your work and your business. That's what y'all could be committed to, or one or the other. And because, yeah, these people are lazy. So it's like you may have a hard path, right? And it may take you a long time to achieve wealth, right? They are living a fast life. Like I said, they probably scamming, scheming, stealing, selling drugs. They doing all of that. But it's because they're lazy. They're lazy. Like I said, showing off, flexing. These lazy individuals is flexing on purpose. They may have tried to flex on you, and like I said, try to dim your light at the beginning and want to support and then want to give nothing, didn't want to help you when you were at a time in need. Some of y'all were making sacrifices while you was at the beginning stages of your career. Some of y'all was making sacrifices with your money while you were at the beginning stages of a business. But nobody offered help. Nobody offered support. But when it came to you, you were always there. You know what I'm saying? But it's because they really was intimidated by you and your power in the position that you hold right now. They didn't want you to get ahead of them. They did this on purpose. They didn't want to get you. They didn't want you to know your worth. They didn't want you to realize how powerful you are as a person. That's why your family, your fake friends, the people you left behind, even the ex-lovers, is obsessing over you right now. They they know you hold a lot of light, a lot of power, you know, and they ain't want you to know that. They ain't want to respect you on purpose. Because you was looking at they was looking at you as a pushover. They was looking at you as somebody who was just too nice. You not operating in a position of power. Now that you are operating in a position of power, they talking about you. They want to be around you. Some people looking for you. Some people asking about you. You see how the energy just changed once you got out of the way. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, Leo, and y'all take care.